Okay, with Bandit 20, we see that there is a setuid binary that is going to make a connection on localhost to a port that we specify as an argument. It's going to read a line of text from this connection and see if it is the password to our current level. We're logged in as Bandit 20, and if that's correct, then it's going to send us the password for the next level. So let's take a look at what this binary looks like. We're just going to list here, and we see this su connect file, and so let's just run this without any other arguments. We can see that it gives us a little usage and it tells us how to run it. We want to connect to a port on localhost that's going to be transmitting the current password. There's nothing that's transmitting that right now, and there's really not an easy way to, we can't just, pass an argument to this file with the current password and that'll set us up. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to create something that's listing on a port, and we're going to paste in our password essentially and have this connect to that port. Let's take a look at some of our open ports right now. We can do this by I assume that nmap is installed here. We can do an nmap on localhost, and we can see that there are 3 services that are up and running. So the way that we would run this command is we would just do /su connect, and let's try port 22 right now, since we know that we're going to get a response from it. The response from this service that's running is it gives us this bit of information about OpenSSH, which is running on port 22, but obviously this is not the password that we're looking for. What we do want to send to this file is our current password, which I hope is still in my, oh, of course I copied that. What we actually want is this here. So we want to transmit that to this setuid binary. So the way we can do that is by using netcat. I think we've done a little bit on netcat before, but just to talk about the things that we're going to be doing. So netcat is, it calls itself the TCP/IP Swiss Army knife. It's really good for a lot of different things. But in our case, what we want to be using it for is to listen on a certain port, and we're going to specify that port too. So the 2 arguments we're going to pass to that are using this -l, listen mode for inbound connections, and then we're going to specify a port, and we're going to have this service basically transmit our password to anything that connects to it. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to do our echo, and we're going to pipe that into netcat. So we're going to do a -l that's the listen mode, and we're going to specify localhost is the current machine that we're on, and we're going to specify a port. And so we're just going to pick any port. It doesn't really matter. We're just not going to pick any of the 3 that are currently that our nmap scan showed. So let's just pick 9000. And then the additional thing we're going to do, so you can see the commands you may need to solve this level. So there are some commands around screen or tmux. We can have a second terminal open, for example. But instead of that, I'm just going to use this ampersand to background this task after it's run. So let's just hit enter here, and it's going to give us the process ID that it assigned to this task. So we now know that anyone who connects to port 9000 on localhost will get this text in response. We just want to point our setuid binary to talk to that. So we're just going to do su connect 9000, and it read this, and it says our password is for the next level is right here. So thanks for watching, and the level 21 is up next.